Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. It is 6:30 a.m. on the last day here, and this could not be a more beautiful day. So it's 6:30 in the morning right now. It's my last day in Melbourne. I did not get a chance to film much. It's just been super busy, but it's also been very, very productive. I have about 2 hours before I have to leave for my flight, so I'm gonna walk around Melbourne right now and just vlog, see what we can get. That's really all there is to it.
Ground floor.
So I happen to be filming on the cloudiest and frankly crappiest day we've been here. But we've been here for 4 days and I am absolutely in love with this city. Number one, the city, it's very hip and trendy. It almost reminds me of a Boston or a larger Williamsburg in Brooklyn, but you multiply that across the entire city. It's just a cool area to be in, very young city. Number two is the weather. I know that has more to do with the geographical location, but the weather here is very fall-like, or a New York fall. Because the southern hemisphere, they're going from their winter to spring, but that feels like fall to us. And it's a nice welcome change from the hot, sweaty subways of New York City. Number three is the layout. The city is gorgeous. Beautiful architecture, the layout is perfect. There's a ton of public space to just relax and chill, and I'm in one of it right now. Like right now, you'll see there's a river here that sort of divides the city in half, or divides part of the city in half. You never find any of that in Manhattan, right? Everything's so overdeveloped. Things here are a little more spread out, so it gives the illusion that the city's larger. And it's just not as crowded as New York, which is to be expected. But I really do appreciate that, coming from a city as packed as New York or LA. And number four, the people here are just incredibly nice. Everyone is just awesome. This city is amazing. So the area we're staying in is called South Bank. It's becoming a very trendy area, a very developed area. They're building a lot of larger apartment buildings. So from where we're staying, we're kind of in like a city center hub of restaurants and bars. If you're in Melbourne and you want a place to stay, I'd recommend staying around South Bank. There's a lot to do. You're right near the water, a ton of bars, a ton of restaurants. It's a casino. If that's what you're into, you have a lot of options. And we're staying in an Airbnb, which is much more affordable than some of the hotels in this area. So make sure you look at Airbnbs as well. A lot of people don't utilize them. They're great tools when you're going and looking abroad. The one thing that's insane here is the bikers. Now they have dedicated bike paths, which is perfect. That's good. You want to have paths to keep bikers safe. But the problem is, a lot of these paths are on sidewalks or they're on roads where pedestrians are. So the amount of times I've almost been hit because there's been a biker coming up behind me or a biker coming up in front of me. But I am a complete advocate for safer bike lanes in New York City. That's really important. Get it done, de Blasio. So on that note, it's starting to rain. I have to unfortunately head back. My flight is at 3 p.m. We have to check out of the Airbnb by 10. So we have a couple hours to wait around, see the city a little bit more. But after that, it's a 13-hour flight, then about 20 hours in Abu Dhabi, and then 13 hours back to New York City. Let's do it. Thank you. Thanks, bro. All right. How are you? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a great one. You too. Have a good one. Take care. 13 hours later. Bye.